The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're underway.
Andrei Shevchenko, Peter, is a player who can hurt you in so many different ways.
A striking all-rounder.
Yeah, he's got the pace to get in behind, he's got the power, he's got the aerial ability, the versatility, the work rate. He's got it all.
One of the greatest strikers of all time, surely.
Very true.
That's a lovely, neat pass. That's a sharp pass. Ødegaard. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. And he's there to clear it. Neymar. Zanetti. And it's Bale. Stood up well to him there. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Nicely spread. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
There's the shot! And that should get the job done. Now it's Shevchenko.
There they go, hunting again.
And it's Neymar.
That was lovely, that.
Thinks about the shot. That's put paid to the danger. It's a good spell of possession, this. Passes short and sharp. Xavi Alonso is always looking to break lines. Oh, super ball. Great chance! Dispatched clinically.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Looking for the run. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Madrid currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he shoots! And yes, it's there! They are purring, truly purring. One sweeping move executed with and that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's ever been anyone better.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's quick to get rid. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's in a great position here. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. That's put paid to the danger. Bale! That is special! Gareth Bale!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Parma are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. This is a promising build-up. That's an imaginative pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Mbappe. Oh, this is a terrific run. Messi shoots! Goal! No, flags up on the far side.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, the way he sheepishly looked across.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing. And it's Zanetti. Bale. Madrid already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to... Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, that was no routine save.
Bale is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Pretty robust defending.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Can he finish? And he's stuck it away. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
No, he's not getting past him there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Bale. Just tries a shot! Well taken goal. Right back in the game.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Parma cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Oh, he
takes a shot! Gareth glittering Bale! About as smooth as it gets. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Madrid go up by 2 and are looking good.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Neymar.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Bale. Messi. And the through ball. That is lovely. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
O'Reilly. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. He won't be happy with that one. Edmilson. Roberto Carlos. And this is Bale. Edmilson. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Ambitious ball here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Edmilson. McAllister. And it's Messi. Van Bouten. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Neymar. And we've reached half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score.
Sostituzione per il Parma. Numero 5. Numero 10.
So we're off again.
Numero 37. Numero 4.
Defending of the desperate variety. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. The referee's awarded a free kick. Roberto Carlos ready to try one. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Bale! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
A probing pass. Pass somewhat off target. Nunez.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And the pass is intercepted. Knocks it into space. Nicely weighted ball. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Parma clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one.
Big chance! Oh, what has happened here?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Lee Kang-in. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's having a shot! It's a goal! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Just one in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Dembele looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Mbappe was in no mood for any of that. And he's managed to get free. Neymar.
Parma really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining.
Real chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Played into space. Chips it through. Tries to get it clear. Mbappe. Now it's Darwin. Xabi Alonso with the foul. De Ligt. Neymar. Now it's Bale. Now it's Bale. Looking for the run. And Aubameyang! Edmilson. Lee Kang-in. Now Mbappe. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Back where it came from. Aubameyang crosses. It's their second corner of the game. And that has been cleared. Nice interception, well timed. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Sostituzione per il Parma. Numero 20.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Numero 18. Attenzione, un cambio.
Cleared without hesitation.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Darwin. Chiellini. Knocks it out wide. It's a good spell of possession, this. Neymar! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's really well manoeuvred. Tries to play it through. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Neymar. Can he get onto this? He is just caressing the ball. Bale picks it up out wide. That's a throw. Now it's Bale.
Madrid can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
He's picked his way through. Juve showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Bale. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Rijkaard. The ball has bounced loose now. And the finish! Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Madrid have been handed a game-changing chance. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
So that's it. It is all over. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. And it does appear that they are lining up, Jim, in a 5-4-1 formation.
Conservatism would appear to be at play, Peter. However, we don't quite know what their motives are just yet. It could well be as it looks, but it might also be a way of deceiving the opposition into thinking that they're just going to sit back and then hope to produce an aggressive counter-attack or two. This system can accommodate that, and I certainly hope we're going to get something positive in response.
And a chance! Oh, they can break here. Oh, delightful ball. He has a look up, and he's definitely onside. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Aubameyang has another go! And that has fair fizzed.
Nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
Schlotterbeck cuts out the pass. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. That's a nice... Bale! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Looking for a runner. And Romario! And he has kept it out somehow.
Romario really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Knocks it out wide. Neymar. Great vision. Chiellini. Looking to play him in. Neymar. Dembele, very much a man of this moment. Chance, surely! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And this is Neymar! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Neymar really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
He takes a shot! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
Liverpool choosing to make the first change.
To replace him is
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Van Bouten. Xavi Alonso. O'Reilly. And it's O'Reilly. Bale. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And no, that was never going to make it. Passing is crisp and sharp. Neymar. Oh, he's having a go! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Tries to pass it through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Xavi Alonso. And it's Chiellini. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Played into space. And he's intervened well there. Xavi Alonso. To Bale.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Searching pass he's played there. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's fabulous. O'Reilly. That's a lovely, neat pass. And this is Romario.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Chiellini. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Zanetti. Chiellini. Now Neymar. And it's Xabi Alonso. Roberto Carlos. Van Bouten.
Has been indicated.
Chiellini. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the shot! The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Madrid sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. And so the action is resumed. And here's Bale.
Bale really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Donatoni. De Bruyne. Ambitious ball here. Oh, nicely intercepted. O'Reilly. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. Zanetti looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Neymar. Bale looking to add to his goal. Aubameyang looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Madrid with this 2-goal lead, they're certainly looking much the more assured side. Good ball over the top. And he's picked it up out wide. Donatoni. De Bruyne. Raul. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. No, that's been intercepted. Roberto Carlos. Stood up well to him there. And the ball is out of play. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Now he's got space here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Bale. And it's Bale. He's through here. Aubameyang is onto this. He charged for a shot! Yes! It's all becoming so easy. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is the time you need that pace.
Zanetti. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spread neatly. He's picked his way through. Bale.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That's a good ball out wide. This looks promising. He is through here. Now it's Neymar. Schlotterbeck did well to stay calm there. Kukçu. Raul. Driving on and making good progress. Van Bouten deals with that comfortably. Zanetti. And it's Chiellini. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Here's Roberto Carlos. Dembele. O'Reilly. Raul.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Turns back here, probably the best option. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Zanetti, and that's really well manoeuvred. Just 5 minutes left. Xavi Alonso, no unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Nicely weighted ball. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Neymar. Donatoni. De Bruyne. De Bruyne. And that's that. Madrid pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really... Oh, shooting chance! And he's found the net! And the game springs instantly to life!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
That is so good, such sharp... It's Bale! It's bounced back off the post. Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Neymar. Bale. He's had a shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Jordan Henderson. Azar. Mbappe. Here's Nedved. Mbappe! Nice interception, well timed. And it's Lam. Oh, he's been caught napping! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bale. Nedved. And here's Dembele. Aubameyang. And he's cut it out. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Pedri. Xavi Alonso is always looking to break lines.
Madrid really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Neymar. Neymar! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Pullet. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Hullet. And it's Pedri. And this is Azar. And he's straight offside. Hullet. Knocks it into space. Nedved. He's had a shot! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And the finish! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Xavi Alonso. And it's O'Reilly. Looking tidy in possession here. And this is Bale. Neymar. Maldini tries to clear. That has ended up in no man's land. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Azar. Now it's Hullet. Mbappe. Nedved. He's got away. And it's Azar. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And no, that was never going to make it. Azar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Looking to play him in. He has found the way through. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pedri. O'Reilly. And this is Neymar. Chance! Pedri. Great ball if he can get there. Gullit finding himself in space. Neymar. And the counter is on. Now it's Aubameyang. That's it, 45 minutes up. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive. Everything you'd expect from Derby Day. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we are back underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Now who's going to be first to this? He is just caressing the ball. Lahm, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And it's Zanetti. Tries to play it through. Nedved looking for the chance to skim one in from range. That's a pretty loose pass.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And here's Mbappe. Well, that is one way to stop him. Chiellini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's quick to return it. It's anyone's ball now. Nedved. Pedri. Pedri. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Dembele. And it's O'Reilly. Nedved. Now it's Mbappe. And they can counter here. Now it's Pedri. And here's Mbappe. Pedri. Great vision. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Neymar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Gullit. Nicely weighted. Can he finish? Xavi Alonso. And here's Azar. Takes a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Gullit demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Can he get on the end of this? He's shifted. It's Bale! And we have our very first corner. And that is expertly dealt with. And now a sudden chance to counter. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Pedri. Mbappe. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for movement. Pedri. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Dembele. Oh, they can break here. Nedved.
Madrid are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Azar, who is rarely short on confidence. Now this could be a chance. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
5 minutes left on the clock. Threads one in, brilliantly cut out. And that's really well manoeuvred. Henderson spots it and intercepts. And it's Neymar. This is a promising build-up. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Henderson simply refused to be outdone there.
This is the time you need that pace. There they go, hunting again.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And time is up. Madrid have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to it. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
O'Reilly, challenged just a bit on the firm side. Tries to pass it through. That ball looks a good one. Just the keeper in his way. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Xavi Alonso. And it's Dembele. And here's Aubameyang. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Xavi Alonso. Messi. Kukçu wants to run onto this. Now it's Darwin. Now he's got space here. Nunez, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Dembele. That's a lovely, neat pass. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Madrid presented with a golden opportunity here. This for 1-0. He can't put it away.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Now it's Neymar. Aubameyang. Zico is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Neymar. Dembele. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Drogba. And it's Neymar. Pinches it off him. Darwin. Approaching the half-hour mark. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, good spread. And he's managed to get free. Cross from Zico. Chiellini clears without hesitation. Oh, shooting chance! And they've got rid. And here's Nunez. And here's Kukçu. Nunez! He's scored! So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Kukçu. All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? Madrid really could have done without this. Courtois clearly engaging in mind games here. It's hit the upright. Can he finish? Goal! Again in a trice, and they are soaring. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Chiellini has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
Oh, he has leathered that.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Now it's Aubameyang. Aubameyang! And the shot! And it's in! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Messi is the team's great visionary. O'Reilly. And we've reached half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So that's it for the first half. He's having a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? It's their second corner of the game. Akanji clears it away. There's the delivery. He's on it. Aubameyang! But he's left disappointed. And the counter is on. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Howson. Cafu.
That was lovely, that.
Lovely bit of skill. He won't be happy with that one. O'Reilly. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And here's Aubameyang. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Messi. The referee's awarded a free kick. Kukçu has created one goal already. Madrid needing a change of fortune here. Tries one from range! Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Zico! Not a bad try by any means. Bale. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Howson. "60 minutes played. Little pass back. Neymar. Quality ball. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Zico. It's Zico! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Aubameyang looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Kadiolu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Kukçu. Now it's Darwin.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Surely he can't miss! Oh, good claim by the keeper.
Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky...
Decent chance! And one more try! And he can thump it away. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. 75 minutes played. And he's chosen to go back. Xavi Alonso.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Messi. Madrid are running out of time and out of options.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. That's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Roberto Carlos having a look.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
Neymar, spread to the right. Zanetti. That'll be a throw-in. Ah, good steal. He just read it. It's going to be another throw.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Into the last 5 minutes. Mbappe! And he's there to belt it away.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Real chance! And that's in! And right near the end, we have parity. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
He's shifting through the gears here. Vinicius Junior! And that's it. They will have to shake on that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling quality. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And we're underway. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's being urged to shoot. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cruyff! Now, who's going to be first to this?
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Knocks it out wide. And here's Bale. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Neymar making his 300th appearance today. Just another reminder to those who missed the pre-game ceremonies.
Well, Peter, it's...
And the shot! And he's gone backward here. He's having a pop! That was superb goalkeeping.
Donadoni is offering a wry smile there.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Gyökeres!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's going for goal! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Quarter of an hour played. Van Bouten. Madrid are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Kukçu. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's Kukçu. And here's Dani Olmo. Look at the space here. Shot at goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Zanetti. Xavi Alonso is always looking to break lines. That's been cut out, well played. Dembele. Aubameyang. And he is deftly away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Milan definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Neymar. And this is Dembele.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And it's Xavi Alonso. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Played into space. Rijkaard. Quality ball. Alonso. Aubameyang. Always goal side. Shapes to shoot! There it is! That was easy, almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Rijkaard has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. And it's Kadiolu. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Bale. Not the most accurate pass. Can he get it through? Alonso.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Neymar does well to get it back. Referee has just said play on. McAllister. Now it's Dani Olmo. And it's Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He is through here. Great ball and a chance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Rijkaard. Neymar. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Kadiolu. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Tries to get it clear. And that has been slung wide. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. No second thought, a straight red card. Madrid are down to 10 men. Cruyff quietly revving. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Look, it all comes down to taking your chances. That's a lead which is hard to justify, but they found a finish, unlike their opponents.
Madrid with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Madrid definitely won.
It's Bale! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Neymar. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Neymar played with finesse. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Well, that is one way to stop him. Driving on and making good progress. Chips it through. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, good climb! Not a bad try by any means.
McAllister certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Roberto Carlos. Gyökeres, never the sort to be shot shy. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And he welcomes it. Can he finish? And he nearly went all the way.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Team still separated by the game's only goal. Cruyff. Donadoni. Donadoni gets on his bike and on the move. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff! It's a goal! AC Milan are all square. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Cruyff demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
McAllister. Xabi Alonso did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's made its way to him. He's in plenty of space here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Tries one from range! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Dembele. Xabi Alonso. And it's Roberto Carlos. Chiellini. Looking tidy in possession here. Bale.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Howson. Albert Ferrer. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. McAllister. Donadoni. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Stood up well to him there. McAllister. And Donadoni. Gives it back. And it's Cruyff.
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
No luck with that dink over the top.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 13, numero 15. Lasciano il campo per il numero 80, Ronaldinho, il numero 18, Berbatov.
Madrid choosing to make the first change. Milan have a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8. Viene sostituito con il numero 22.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos. Plays the ball back. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now. There they go, hunting again.
Now the delivery. That'll be a corner. The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
I think we might be done here, Pete.
Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Oh, perfectly measured that. Tries a shot! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Madrid now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
Great vision. Oh, that's well spotted.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Fernandez. 5 minutes to add. That's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Haaland. Looking for options for movement. And that is that. Madrid proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Madrid may not have finished with 11, but they have shown terrific... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
How's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, an oozer of class and an example.
On the finish! And he gets rid in a hurry. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Mbappe! Nice looking ball. Oh, that's clever. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Gerrard. Mbappe. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Van Bouten. Xavi Alonso. That's a cute ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That pass has been well intercepted. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Not the most accurate pass. And that pass just didn't quite work. Kimmich. Gerrard. Chiellini. No goals as yet. Well, that has not gone well. Xavi Alonso is always scanning the pitch for targets. That has ended up in no man's land. Aimed beyond the defence, and he cuts out the supply. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Kimmich. And it's Neymar. Look at the space here. He's got away. Chiellini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
He is through here. Opts to play it back. Neymar. And here's Batistuta. Nuno Mendes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Xavi Alonso. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's straight offside. Neymar. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And he's there to make the challenge. Now it's Bale. Looking tidy in possession here. Batistuta, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Alonso. And he's in on goal! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now he's off and running. Timber does really well to win the ball there. Engages and forces him off the ball. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Dembele. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And this is Ronaldo. Big chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bayer Leverkusen with the corner. They're first. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. No outsmarting him this time. Now it's Aubameyang. Played into space. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Aubameyang. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here.
It's a very good position, this, and the right distance too.
Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Timber is there, and he can pick it up. Nicely aimed pass. Can he get on the end of this? Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rijkaard. This is a promising build-up. Lovely passing, lovely movement. Can he finish? And he's done it! The first significant strike. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted. And that is all they have time for. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Madrid leading by 1 at the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Madrid have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Substitution for Leverkusen, number 19.
We're on the move again.
Number 14.
Madrid currently ahead by the smallest of margins.
Number 18. Batistuta. Coming on the field, number 3. Cannavaro. Number 20.
Kimmich.
Danny Olmo.
Cannavaro
Number 11.
looking to pass their way up the pitch. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Tries to pass it through. Crosses it in. Schmeichel claims it. Safe hands. Mbappe. Gives it back. Gerrard. Nuno Mendes. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's picked it up out wide. Knocks it into space. Timber. Nicely weighted ball. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Paz. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Crunching tackle. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gerrard. Some intricate passing, looking to... And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Mendes goes short.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's Aubameyang. Aubameyang! Zanetti spots it and intercepts. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once...
He's in one-on-one. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Bayer Leverkusen with a chance to get level. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Oh, he's missed!
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
And they've got rid. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's taking no chances there. Looking for the run. Takes a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Neymar. He's having a pop! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Madrid leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now that looks a decent ball. Aubameyang! And that's a sharp finish. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Bayer Leverkusen are down to 10 men.
Substitution in progress.
Timber. Mbappe. Now Robson. Threads one in. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And here's Mbappe. And he's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Rashford! Rashford! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
And the pass is intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He has found the way through. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Well, they are now a 9-man team. No, he's missed it. Neymar. Timber, the man that is tenacity personified. Well, they've got it again, and it's Bale, distributed tidily. Mendes concedes a free kick for that. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Timber. Neymar.
Added minutes has been indicated.
It's Neymar! Great strike, a test for the keeper. Nuno Mendes. Time added on 4 minutes. Now it's Mbappe. Robson. Zanetti. Robson! And he hits the net. Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twist? You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision. And that will be the final act. Madrid can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway.
In Uli Hoeneß, Peter, I think we have one of Germany's greatest enigmas, one of the most decorated players, but it's a career plagued and cut short, unfortunately, by injuries.
And I guess you can empathise with that, Jim.
Yeah, there's always that element of how good could he have been?
Despite it all, though, he did win 3 European titles and 3 league titles. He was a world champion, and all of that in 8.5 years, which says quite a lot about him. Oh, he's having a go! McTominay! Magnificent!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, a breakthrough already. This is a promising build-up. Neymar, Xavi Alonso, and here's Dembele, played out wide. Lovely bit of skill. And this is Dembele. He is through here. That's tidy. McTominay wins the duel this time. And this is Ibrahimovic. Always goal side. Oh, a guilty. And the finish! Goal! Again, in a trice. And they are soaring. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Lion City Sailors are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And this is Ibrahimovic. And this is Dembele. Xavi Alonso. Nice looking ball. Good ball over the top. He's being urged to shoot.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. Madrid are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Xavi Alonso. Chiellini. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Not the most convincing of passes. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he was quick to react. Neymar. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Turns back here, probably the best option. Looking for the run. Now it's Dembele. Roberto Carlos. This might spell danger. McTominay, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Hernes. He's Hernes! Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
Hernes had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
Xavi Alonso, nicely spread. And it's Neymar. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Gets a good foot in there. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Good read, needed to be. Bruno Fernandes is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Pressing high and with purpose. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And he cuts out the supply. Stam. Ferdinand. And he's forced to go back. Played towards the other side. Vermaelen. Stam. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Vermaelen. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, it's come loose. Xavi Alonso. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So straight into the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Played into space. He won't be happy with that one. Vermaelen. Hernes. Vermaelen is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Rijkaard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Dembele. Vieira. Hernes has created 1 goal already. Bruno Fernandes running with intent.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Dembele. McTominay does well to get it back. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And it's Roberto Carlos. Lion City Sailors are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Looking for options for movement.
Pretty robust defending.
Stam concedes a free kick for that. And no surprise, that's a booking.
While sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Timber. Ah, that's a fine interception. Bruno Fernandes. McTominay. Thuram. Always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Rijkaard. Xavi Alonso. And it's Roberto Carlos. And it's Neymar. Played for Chiellini. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Bruno Fernandes. Dembele. Nah, he's had it taken off him. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Aubameyang. And the counter is on. Timber. And it's Timber. Rijkaard. Some really good ball movement. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, this looks sharp. McTominay has found the net here, of course. Nicely weighted ball. Hernes. Half an hour gone in the second half. And he's quick to return. And a chance! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He's having a hit! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
McTominay clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
He's rising! Hernes, and he stands tall, impenetrable. And that's been won straight back. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And this is... And the shot! Just eases him off the ball. That's a cute ball. Bruno Fernandes. Dembele. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Rijkaard. For Xavi Alonso. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Bale. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. McTominay. Hernes. Oh, there's a probing ball. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that is as far as it goes. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Now it's Aubameyang. Stam does really well to win the ball there. And here's Dembele. Spread to the right. And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rice opts for safety. Over to the other side.
Good switch, that.
And it's Rui Costa. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, easy pickings there. Salah. Gattuso. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Good ball, good take. Strokes it back. Is there any support? He might not need it. Rui Costa conjures time and space where few can. And it's Hullet. And this is Dembele. Madrid are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And that's definitely not his best. And that's been slit through. And the through ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Rui Costa really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Spread out to the left. That's a shade optimistic. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Quality ball. Now he's off and running. Xavi Alonso. Salah. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Played out to the left flank. Driven in. Towering header! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he's done it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Dembele is herring after that one. And it's Hullet. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And here's Dembele. Takes aim and terrific effort! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things starting to look very comfortable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Marcelo picks it up out wide. And a header! It's bounced back off the post. Madrid are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Gattuso is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Xavi Alonso, and that's another good win of the ball. Rui Costa. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Neymar. Aubameyang. Rijkaard. Van Bouten. Oh, it's Dembele. Rice. Now Gattuso.
There will be 1 minute added
Goes
time.
looking wide. And he's whipped it across. And that has been cleared. He's had it taken off him. And that signals the end of the first period. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. The second half is up and running.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Oh, super ball! Bale! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Bale deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Rice. And they win it back again. Dembele chasing after it.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Chance here to counter. Neymar ventures forward. And here's Aubameyang.
Aubameyang really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And this is Dembele. He might be in here! Lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. So we've reached the hour mark. Well read, nice interception. Dendeloo are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Decent chance! It's a goal!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Substitution on the field. Marcelo.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Madrid cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He's under a lot of pressure there. And here's Bale. And that was nowhere near his best. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Played into space.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Dembele's cross. Cleared away.
Madrid really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of...
Bale! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Bale can get it clear. And it's Roberto Carlos. And now a sudden chance to counter. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now there's a fine ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Dembele. That's destined for the flank. Mbappe. He's found a way through. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? No, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Puyol has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
Bale is behind this one.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Real chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Bale. Oh, he's having a go! And that could have brought them level.
Bale clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
O'Reilly. Madrid now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Puyol. That's a good ball out wide. And here's Bale. That's tidy. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Substitution on the field. Dembele.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 7.
So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available.
Substitution.
Oh, it's a vicious effort. Rijkaard.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
There will be 3
Tries to play it through. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Looking tidy in possession here. That has been slung wide. And we're done. Madrid perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something. So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first-day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Memphis Depay. And Gravenberch. Tries to dink it through. Flecken breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Memphis Depay. Out towards the flank. Back towards the middle. Gakpo getting up there! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And here's the chance to counter. So it is still 0-0.
Tunisia really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
So what can they make of this? Memphis Depay.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Gakpo! Goal, the Netherlands! And that is his first, the first surely of many, many to come. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
The Netherlands have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And that was nowhere near his best. De Roon producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Gravenberch. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Van der Ven picks it up out wide. Tries to get it clear. Well, that has not gone well. Very nicely done.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Opts for safety. This is a promising build-up. De Jong. Now it's Memphis Depay. Now it's Gakpo. Oh, well measured. Space for him to turn and look. Last-ditch defending, but he's rising! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Memphis Depay actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. De Roon. And it's Memphis Depay. And it's De Jong.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van de Ven. He's found a way past. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries to play it through. Delivers the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And claimed it back swiftly. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I'm afraid to tell you that we were
Reflections
expecting
on the first
traffic to be
half?
heavy after the
Haven't
final
played
whistle
that
today.
badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
The Netherlands can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
And we get things going again. The Netherlands leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Now it's Brobby. Can he spark a counter here? Good running, strong and purposeful.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Van de Ven. This is De Jong. Van Dijk. Great vision. Now it's decent chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Terrific effort! Harmlessly behind. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Gravenberg. De Roon is being harried and hassled.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Over to the right flank. Almost an hour gone. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
It'll be a throw-in. Lovely bit of skill.
Tunisia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
De Jong turns back here, probably the best option. It's Van Dijk. Memphis Depay, who's set up one goal so far. Memphis Depay. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gakpo. Robbie. No way through there. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Gakpo. The Netherlands still ahead by the game's only goal. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. And it's Memphis Depay. Knocks it into space. Shot could be on. Corner then.
Substitution for Tunisia. Number 10.
Tunisia are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Impressive jump! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. The Netherlands, moments now away from seeing this one out. Crosses it in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And that will be the final act. The Netherlands have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
The Netherlands can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.